What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be reviewing a product that I already have, but I don't have this company's version. A few months back I did buy the OEM version of the Tesla mobile charger, and I haven't used it once because I've just, was living in an apartment, and that apartment I would just charge in there. But I did get this one sent to me by Lectron. It's a level 1 charger for the house, and I'm actually considering getting a parking garage at my apartment. I might be able just to leave this charger at the apartment and have my car charge overnight instead of having to pay the outrageous rate of my new apartment's charging. My old apartment downtown, 10 cents a kilowatt. This new apartment in a small city 30 minutes out from downtown, 35 cents a kilowatt. It's 3.5 times my charging price. So the whole plan is to possibly see if I can rent out a garage for a couple $100 a month, which would kind of equate what I'm paying in charging, but I'll have a full garage to myself instead of a parking spot. My parking spot's already like $50 a month, so $50, and I've already spent 75 in 2 weeks. If my math is right, I'll be spending about $200 either way, but if I have to charge more or charge less or whatever, it'll benefit me if I have to charge more at the apartment because I can just plug into my wall and get free charging. But if I'm charging through the systems they have there, then I'm going to be spending like $200 a month just charging, which is basically equivalent to gas almost. The fact that my apartment's charging system costs more than most superchargers in my area is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much why I'm kind of glad Lectron decided to send me this level 1 charger. It's also Wi-Fi enabled, so you can check everything from the app that they have, and I think that's pretty cool. It's also IP65 water and dust proof, and it has Bluetooth connectivity, not just Wi-Fi, and it's compatible with my Tesla. They also sell other versions for other EVs, but obviously I have a Tesla, so I got the Tesla model. Yes, I did get sent this product, and I do have an affiliate link, but I'm probably going to use my Amazon affiliate link, which will also be linked down below. Both will be linked down below, but I am going to give my honest opinion about this product. I'm not going to just say it because I get commission or whatever. So whatever I think about the product, if I think it's good, if I think it's good quality, I'm going to say that. If I don't, then I'm going to tell y'all. So yeah, I'm pretty much to get into it. I am at a property that we were actually selling, so kind of worked out because they have a plug right in front of the house. So I came over here just to shoot this video because I don't have a parking garage yet. So let's go ahead and just open it up. It comes in a nice little carrying case. I will say that the Tesla one does have the grip at the bottom to stick to the carpet a little bit better, so it won't be sliding around. But if you're putting this in the understorage of the trunk or in the front, it really isn't that big of a deal. So I don't know, it's nice. It's a lot lighter than the Tesla one, I can tell you that. I know the Tesla one's pretty heavy. This seems a lot lighter. This is 16 feet long compared to, I believe, 20 from the Tesla version. But this is less than 16 feet, I hope. So we're about to find out. Just a couple more specs before I actually get into the package. Yes, I'm reading off the box because I don't have them memorized, so just bear with me. This actually gives you 15 amps, so it's a little bit higher than most DC chargers, or not DC chargers, wall outlet chargers. Usually they're about 12 amps, I've heard, so this is 15 amps for the 120 volt AC charger. It gives you about 1.8 kilowatts, I'm guessing, per hour. That's pretty low, but it's still a little bit faster than some. You'll probably get a few miles per hour. And I believe you're supposed to get 3 to 5 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it comes with the carrying case and the 15 amp portable charger. That's pretty much it, other than it being 16 feet, 5 meters, whatever conversion you're in. And of course it has an app for it, which you can download in the App Store. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And when I open it, I've already opened it just to kind of see what it looked like. Make sure nothing would fall out when I open it, but there we go. We got basically the charger. It's just the charger in here. I think the Tesla one comes with adapters for different plugs, but again, this is just a level 1, and that's kind of cool. It gives you a little LED display status, what the lights mean on the back, and then it also gives you a little hook. If I was to mount this on the wall, I could hook it on the wall with that. And yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It has all the little LED lights in the front. It has, there's no screen, but it does give you all the power, connect, charging, and air lights right here in the front. This device is intended only for charging vehicles, not required ventilation during charging. Oh, not requiring ventilation. Okay, it does give you a big warning at first I completely skipped. It says do not use this with an extension cord because it can cause a fire. I feel like that is common sense. Unless you get one of those really powerful like extension cords, I don't think you should use one. They do sell, not this company, I don't think, I could be wrong, but there are some companies that sell extension cords for the Tesla chargers. So it extends off of this, I believe, and it just kind of gives you more range, like another 20 feet or so. But in this case, I don't think I'm gonna need it. It says also only working under the protection of RCD circuit breaker in the power supply section. So I'm assuming that's something to do with you need a powerful breaker box or it's gonna overheat it and fry it. Or I could just be wrong, I don't know. There is an instruction manual, and there is also an extended warranty if you, I guess, put that you got the product into the system. There's a bug flying around. Yeah, and as you can tell, they also do sell the other chargers, not just specifically Tesla. If it wants to focus on me, probably not, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Yeah, so they sell just other products. They also sell a home charger, like level 2, and they also sell a wall charger. I did want the wall charger, but at that moment, I didn't know if I was getting this property to live in or if I was gonna be moving back into an apartment. So yeah, I didn't get the wall charger because I didn't know what my situation was gonna be, but kind of glad I didn't, and it's worked out a lot better. So I perfectly opened up to the app on accident, but it's the Lectron app. And this is where you can see how fast your car is charging, some stats on it. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'll show you all that in a little bit. I will probably have to Bluetooth connect it because there is no Wi-Fi at this location specifically, but I could also connect to my hotspot, so we'll try that out too. Yeah, so the app looks like it shows you the voltage, the current, and how many kilowatts are going into your car, just kind of like a supercharger does, or just like your screen does when you're supercharging. So that's pretty cool. It seems to work just like a Tesla. I heard that the button doesn't open up the Tesla charger. We will get into that in a bit, but yeah, that could just be a software update thing they add on later, or it could just work, and I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Let me go ahead and download the Lectron app. I should have already had it downloaded. I've been meaning to do that and I just haven't. So I downloaded the app. Ooh, there is a 3-star rating on the app with only 6 ratings. So that's promising. Again, I'm not wanting to bash the company, but they also sent me this and I'm going to give a complete honest review. It seems to show that you can like configure your electricity rate and service fee to kind of give you an estimate of how much you're paying to charge. All right, so when I was filming this video, when I looked at the shared configuration, I thought the income configuration was basically what your service provider was, just to give you an estimate of how much like you would be paying for your charging, but I was actually completely wrong. The shared configuration is a method that they have in the app that allows you to actually put whatever electricity rate and service fee you want to put into the app just so other people can use it. I don't know about all the income, but the income that you earn from the charger, you're able to withdraw yourself. So if you decide to put a level 2 charger at your business or wherever other locations that you have, you're able to put that on the app and let other people charge at your station and you get the income from it. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that from a basic consumer level charging company. So if that's something you're interested in, you're able to do that with Lectron's chargers and their app settings. It also seems to give you an order of like all the charging sessions you have and how much you paid per session or the estimate of what it would be. I think that's a really good addition to it. And it also shows all your other chargers. So if you have home chargers or other, different styles of Lectron chargers in the app already connected, then you can just add those later on. All right, so I opened this earlier and there was a spider under here, so I'm just gonna clap it out a couple more times just to make sure the spider's gone. And I hate bugs, so yeah, that's why I did that. Okay, so there's a nice little Velcro strap. That kind of keeps the charger together and bundled up. Let's go ahead and take that off. Let's go ahead and take this. There we go. We'll throw that away later. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get this plugged in. There's a spider down here somewhere. I just do not know where it's at. Okay, let's go ahead and set this on the ground. Open this up. I don't know when the last time this outlet was used, so I hope it works. There seemed to be a little spark, which is good, meaning there's a current. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. Just kind of like whenever you plug in your phone charger and there's a little spark. Something along the lines of that. So it looks like we got a power light and a charging light. Obviously the thing's not charging yet, so it's just power. And that's pretty cool. It comes with a little cover for the charger port, so if you leave it outside, then no debris or bugs or anything can get inside of it. All right, so I'm gonna try to press the button and see if it just happens to automatically open up. The cable actually is almost perfectly the right length. I probably have an extra foot or so, maybe 2 of slack in between, but let's just go ahead and give the button a try. Yeah, the button doesn't work. But it's okay. I'm pretty sure the button's main use is just to unlock the charger whenever you're done charging. So let's go ahead and give that a tap. And then let's go ahead and plug in. Light turned blue, so that means it's connecting. And if it turns green, that means we are charging. It's still blue. Let me go ahead and check the screen. The screen says ready to charge, but it is not charging yet. So let me go ahead and check the little box and see what it says. Okay, I checked the box. It still has the green charging light and the red power light. And this is still blue. Okay, that unlocks it. Let me go ahead and plug it back in. Maybe I have to connect to the app. Let me go ahead and try that and see if that works out. All right, so I just turned on my hotspot. I'm gonna create an account real quick and see if I can get this logged in and see what the problem is. Before I do this, let me go ahead and check the manual and make sure I'm like doing everything right. I'm pretty sure I am. Pretty sure you just plug and play, but I could be wrong, so let me go ahead and run that back. I just checked the status lights and it looked like there's actually an error light, so that's not good. Let me go ahead and run that back into the little menu we have to see what the lights mean. Solid red light, which just shows that it's on. The blue light, we don't have a blue light. We need to see a blue light on the actual charger box, and there's not a blue light, so there is something wrong. And we also have the yellow light saying there's an error, but it doesn't show me what the error means. It's just a solid yellow light, which means either communication error, leakage protection, high temperature protection, relay adhesion, ground fault, or network error. So there's a bunch of errors that we don't know what they are. And it still says ready to charge, light's still blue, plugged in, and not charging. So this is great. I could try to run the plug inside to see if it's just this outside plug that's not working. Because again, I don't know the last time this thing's worked, and I don't know if it actually does work. So it looks like it's feeding power, just not the way we need it to. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. So I just tried scanning the QR code on the device, like, you know, it says to do in the app, and it says scan the device's QR code. When I tried to scan it prior, it said this does not seem to be a charger QR code. So I don't know what's going on. I did enable Bluetooth, and it seems to, you know, work that way. Wi-Fi, my password for Wi-Fi, let's see, get that logged in. Okay, it looks like it's adding the charger to Wi-Fi now because it popped up in that sense, but for some reason, it is not letting me scan the QR code like it should. So I don't know what's going on. Adding the charger gives you a little download button. I'm gonna show you all that. Oh man, this is not as easy as I thought it would be. I might have to leave this one. Wi-Fi connection failed. Wow. So let me go ahead and try one more thing. I'm gonna try a different port or different plug. Could just be this outside plug that doesn't work. I did try both ports. Both of them never worked. And yeah, this is not a good start. Wow, okay. I'll be back. All right, so I just plugged it inside. We got a flashing red error light, power light. So let's go ahead and see what that means. It's like solid for a second, then it pulses. So it means it has power, it's connected, network error. Okay, that's fine, we don't need network. We just need a charge. So I didn't get the charging light like I did before. It's just a red light. So let's go ahead and plug it in. It's turned blue, it's pulsing blue, and it's green, so it's charging. It worked. It freaking worked. Okay, now, everything I said about the error lights and all that, not Lectron's fault. Completely that plug's fault. I just want to clear that up. Not their fault. So, sucks because I have to plug it in the inside, which is kind of stupid and pointless. But it seems to be charging. I'm looking at my screen right now. It says 17 hours and 15 minutes. Again, this is an overnight charger, so you're charging this overnight to get to full. This is a level 1 charger, so it's not supposed to be fast. It's not gonna be fast, but it is a slow charger that just gives you battery overnight. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a hypothetical of what this level 1 charger does. So basically, if you're charging overnight, let's say you drive 30 miles every day, and overnight it charges 32, right? So every day you're gonna slowly get more and more charging as the days go by if you're driving the same amount of range every single day. Most people can get by with the level 1. Me, personally, I drive a lot, I drive far, and I sometimes need to charge to 100, so I can't always do level 1 charging. So I'm gonna try this out, see if it works. I'm gonna check out the parking garage to see if I can do that. But so far, this looks like it's working. Let me check the app again. I might not be able to do the Wi-Fi version because it seems to not want to connect. Still seems to be like it's adding. I've already showed y'all a screenshot what that looks like, but it doesn't seem like it's progressing. Yep, charging failed, or connection failed, so it's the hotspot on the phone. It's not strong enough, which is fine. But you basically get the gist. You're able to connect the charger. You're able to check the kilowatts it's put into the car, your monthly consumption, your annual consumption. There's a lot of cool things. So for just a charger, being a level 1 charger, it's not too bad. Let me go ahead and check the status of the actual car itself on the Tesla app. So it seems to be using the 15 amps. I have it going to 100%, so that's why it says 17 hours. I'm on 65 currently. Let me go back down to 80. My car seems to be downloading an update right now, so that's amazing. And yeah, so now it says to get to 80%, it's gonna take about 7 hours and 5 minutes. So I'll show you a little screenshot, prove that it's charging at 15 amps. Like it says 112 volts though, not 120. I don't know the reason for that. It's kind of weird. 7 hours to get you to 80% from 65. Yeah, it's a long time, but when I get home sometimes about 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day, so I just plug in my car in the garage. And if it is, I don't gotta worry about service fees. I could just plug it in, go where I need to go, come back, plug it back in again. And the best part about it is that I don't gotta pay service fees every time I want to unplug my car. So if I'm at the apartment and I want to plug the car in and then I decide I want to go somewhere, it doesn't cost me anything to unplug it and replug it back in. It doesn't charge me another service fee like some chargers do. So that saves me a few, 50 cents or so every time. Maybe $1.50, just going back and forth every single day. $1.50 gets you kind of far whenever you're charging a Tesla. So that is definitely a lot cheaper. It shows that it's charging at 2 kilowatts. I haven't added any kilowatts yet. It still says 0 kilowatts on my car, but it seems to be doing some type of charging. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute, see if it goes up any percentages. I'm not gonna sit here all day and wait till it gets to 80, but yeah, I'm gonna see if it goes up just a little bit, and then I'll update y'all. While I wait for the car to charge, I do want to remind y'all that if y'all want to cop a Tesla, go ahead and use the link down below. I believe right now you currently get 3 months of free full self-driving if you use my referral link. I get a little kickback, kind of helps me buy new stuff for the videos and make content on, just so you know if the OEM products are better or not. Also, if you want to cop some of the Tesla accessories I've made videos on in the past and something that I haven't made videos on yet, go ahead and click the links down below as well. And those are all affiliate links. I get kickback, and just like the Tesla referral links, I use that money to put towards new products to buy for the Tesla to make more content. All right, so the car's been charging for about, I'd say about 15 minutes or so, and I already have progress on the car. It does say it's plus 1 mile. It's charging at actually 2 kilowatts, so a little bit more than 1.8. It could be 1.8 and just rounding up to 2, but it does say 2 on the car, and it says plus 1 mile, not up 1 kilowatt yet, because obviously it takes a lot more for it to be 1 kilowatt than it does to be 1 mile. So it is charging. It has charged it plus 1 mile so far. The handle doesn't really seem hot. It's a little, like, very minimally warm. Like it's not hot at all. It feels good. It doesn't feel like it's overheating. It's charging inside. Found a wasp nest in between the door and the outside door thing, so that's great. There's a wasp that could just fly inside at any moment because the door is wide open. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. The charger works. Lectron, appreciate y'all for sending me this. If y'all want to cop the charger, it's also Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled. Link down below. It is affiliate, but all my opinions were honest and true. I think it's a good at-home charger if you're gonna just charge overnight. It's a level 1. They do sell level 2s. They sell wall chargers. They sell all kinds of different chargers. So if y'all want to check those out, then y'all can. But yeah, that'll pretty much be the end of the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, that'll be pretty much the end of the video. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.